Lucifer Star in prison. Like I say, I might be the only one who actually believed in prison, who actually believed in some amount of jail time and basically spend some time in a cell or somewhere and then you get out. I might be the only one that actually believed in prison or prison work gangs. Like I said, it's and it could have been and it could have been integral in my downfall. Like I say, I might have actually started the jails or the prisons somewhere around Germany or somewhere around Europe, basically. Um, like I say, I mean, it gets all complicated and everything else, but like I say, I mean, um, and it doesn't really matter. It's thousands of trillions of years, and it's basically my mistake or my thing. A lot of people, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of life forms out there that basically, they see a problem or someone's a problem and they just kill them. They just eliminate them. Like I said, for a creator, for a leader to basically decide on prison as basically the best thing to do with its life forms or the people on its planet is different. Like I said, because technically you've gone up against theoretically my security forces or someone else's security forces, and and whatever else. So a lot of leaders out there, a lot of people out there would have just had you killed. I, Lucifer Star, that's one of the major difference between me is that I believed in just incarceration, and realistically, I believed that once you knew the truth, that I am your creator, and that there are so many other life forms in the universe, and that you are on one of my nice planets, and it's been made nice, and you have done some action, which either the group or, like I said, I don't really know. Maybe you were trying to help me. Maybe you're trying to get me money. Maybe you saw something out there in the world and you knew it was wrong and you took action. And somebody else put you in prison or someone else tried to kill you. Like I say, realistically, in the grand scheme of everything, especially with JFK and Jimmy Carter, like I said, JFK was a really bad person. So was Jimmy Carter. John McCain took submarines and would go and rape people on islands. He would rape Chinese and Japanese people and do all kinds of horrible things. And they were sinking Chinese boats that were coming over from Europe, with those civilian submarines. And he's in Congress. So, and those other people around JFK that you see in the pictures, those are all people that were doing a betting scandal. They would post videos or something like that, and then and then you would go to the ticket sales and place your bets or whatever. But they knew the outcome of the races before you did, and then they would just take your money. Anyway, like I said, you can do the research, but basically, like I said, there's a lot of things that happened over the last 100,000 or million years that basically do affect everything else. And like I said, you may even have been wrongfully accused, or maybe not. Maybe you just didn't realize. Whatever. Like I said, considering JFK and Jimmy Carter and everything else, it gets complicated with everything. And like I said, they were trying to kill me. They were trying to put me in prison. And technically, they did sentence me to death or whatever. But like I said, I am the creator of stars, planets, and life forms. And like I said, they tried to kill me quite a few times, including nuking me one time. Somewhere in Russia around 1850, they put me out in front of a nuclear bomb and detonated it. And everything went white for a minute to me. And then I was somewhere else. And like I say, and then there's of course Abraham Lincoln. I'll be getting dressed in Gettysburg by the time you die. by the time whatever blah blah. Yeah, I was pissed. Um, and he thought you could just say that he had adopted me and that I had passed because of an illness or whatever. I don't really know, and that he would be taking over in my place. Can't wait until he met my Irish or my Asians. I was like, oh, I can't wait till you meet the others. Like, ah. You're not the only one out there. He's a piece of shit, like I say. And anyway, I don't know. He might have attacked my Belfast shipyard. Like I said, the Belfast shipyard used to be known as the LS, Lucifer Star Shipyard. My shipyard. I had other shipyards in my name. The name of the Lord and the Creator, and the ruler of this planet, Lucifer Star. So, anyway, yeah, me, Brian, also named Brian, Citizen Brian. Yeah, the Star. Yeah, I was an epic inventor of steam power and all kinds of things, and led my people very successfully. And we built stars, planets, and I also created life forms. And like I said, they're out there in the universe. Yep. So anyway, some Republicans, they were pieces of shit, and also some people in the Vatican Church. But I mean, I don't know about the Vatican Church because JFK basically came down on anyone. They basically went around killing just about anyone that was in their way or whatever. I don't really know. Like I said, you'll have to grab John McCain or one of those piece of shit congressmen, fornicator club people, and find out what the hell they were doing. But basically, they were going around torpedoing, and they were torpedoing women as well. They weren't just torpedoing ships; they were torpedoing women. Yeah, Congress. Anyway, so I guess they torpedoed women first, and then they went on to torpedoing ships and stuff like that. And then they wanted to torpedo the planet with a nuclear bomb. That was Nixon's, basically. I mean, why not, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, though, so yeah, very bad people. And like I say, whatever. You know, hey, he wanted to blow up the world. He damn near succeeded if I wasn't here, probably. So, but like I say, I am the Lord and Creator of 12 life form types and the stars. So things are a bit different for me. So anyway, and like I said, I don't really care. I also named America. Also defined all your laws and did a lot of other stuff. So anyway, like I say, I believe that once you knew the truth, and besides, there's plenty of everything. No one really has to suffer. There's plenty of drugs, there's plenty of money, there's plenty of food with mass production. And I told him, I was like, with mass production techniques and technology, like, you really don't have to want for anything. I mean, you're one of the, you're one of my life form types, and there's lots of other life form types that can do stuff, and if you just work just a little bit, work isn't that hard. It's basically fun, thrills, and whatever. You might not be able to have any woman you want, it's true. And you might not be able to live inside of the biggest palace ever, but, Anyway, so whatever. But then, of course, there's self-defense and all that stuff, and maybe the cop did attack you. Who knows? I don't know, maybe you've entered the gray area. I said, there is no gray area with me. There's right and wrong. Well, maybe a little bit. Very small a little bit. But anyway. There's also just a bad situation, though. So, anyway, which is basically pretty much what the Earth is in. You're in a bad situation. There's one me in all the universe. Just one. There's only one me. Only one. So, there are about 250 to 250 others that are kind of like me, but not me. I'm 100 trillion years old. So, yeah. And like I say, I don't really care. I was just taking a vacation. After 500 billion years, or some odd amount of time, a great amount of time, I decided I wanted to take a vacation and be in one of the bodies of something that I created, that I brought into existence myself, the human race, and walk among you. It sucked. I had never been a child before. I had never really lived as a biological before, or quite like this. So anyway. So yeah, and like I say, oh well, whatever. Yeah. Craziness and stupidity and all that other stuff. So, hey, whatever, I don't really care, and you probably won't care after it either. You'll probably just go get some LSD, Lucifer Star drug, and go smoke it. I said not too much. And personally, I prefer meth. Cocaine, I don't know about that. It's a white drug, and I had it made white because I'm Lucifer White Star. So So I wanted a white drug, which I got, and I wanted, and also the methamphetamine and stuff like that. And I had a few drugs manufactured and made for me and for others. Whatever. It's like, it's what I wanted. So, like I said, I built 800 galaxies, or 4 or 5 or 8 or 10 or 12 galaxies, whole galaxies or something like that. I know I at least built one galaxy for each of my life forms, but I might have built more. I don't really know. It gets a little crazy when you become like whatever, basically like I was. So, and like I say, I mean, I created the very first inside-out exoskeleton, and fish, and the first skeleton, first life form with a skeleton, and the first stars, or star, fusion reactor, at least for the human race and all my life form types. Like I say, I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. It's just what I am. I'm Lucifer Star. So, anyway, yeah. Anyway, and the Republicans and Democrats, having known that I had all knowledge, or at least quite a bit of knowledge of their existence and everything else, knew that, well, anyway. Like I say, I don't really care. I am what I am, and that's just going to be the way it is. And like I said, most people were trying to keep everyone else or anyone else from knowing who I was, and it didn't really work anyway. So, and now that I'm telling you, well, whatever. Anyway, I'm just like, whatever, I was an epic builder, an epic creator in this monumental, great life form in the universe. And I decided to take a vacation and just be a human. So, and it sucked. So, anyway, yeah. Oh well. Anyway, still, I named America. Ha ha. And I chose your money. And even Bitcoin might just be Brian Coin. You also might know me as Stretchy or something. Anyway, they were really, really trying hard, very, very hard to kill me or keep me from making these videos. But I guess it didn't work out too well.